light chocolate spice cookies cut into heart shapes, decorated with white chocolate and Valentine's Day sprinkles. You and your loved ones are gonna love these heart-shaped cookies. It's our chocolate spice cookies with heartfelt messages. You are gonna love how easy these cookies are to make. Better still, no nuts involved, so you can pack them up and send them to school with the kids. You can pack them up and take them yourself to work. You can just pack them up and take them to a party. They are perfect any day. You need to say, I love you. They'll do the trick. Let me show you how to make them. We start at stovetop. A small pan has an inch of water simmering within. In a heat-proof bowl, we add 6 ounces of dark chocolate. 90% cacao is our favorite. We're gonna melt that chocolate. Continuing, we're doing a dry mix. 2.5 cups of unbleached all-purpose flour. We're gonna add 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon ground cinnamon, then a heaping 1/4 teaspoon of allspice, nutmeg, ground cloves, kosher salt, and black pepper. Just to be clear, for all those spices, salt and pepper, the direction is for a heaping teaspoon. Let me show you what it looks like. For maximum flavor, your measures should be like this, heaping. One optional ingredient you can add in, just a pinch of cayenne pepper. It'll add a little bit of heat. We're gonna whisk to combine, set the dry mix to the side. Next, the wet ingredients. A large bowl, 2 sticks of butter. Notice how soft it is. We're gonna add 1 cup of granulated sugar plus 1/3 of a cup of dark brown sugar packed. The recipe calls for 2 eggs. Give them a quick whisk together. Then grab a hand mixer, blend that butter and sugar together. Then we add those eggs. Then the melted chocolate adds a nice great color. Now add the dry mix little by little and mix until the dough is thoroughly incorporated. Good news, the yield on this recipe is 98 cookies. I like to divide the dough into 2 discs. Then we're gonna refrigerate the dough for at least an hour. You can then bake off the cookies all at once or freeze 1 or both of the discs and then bake off cookies to order. But with Valentine's Day right around the corner, I'm baking them now. We're gonna preheat the oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm lining 2 or 3 baking trays with parchment paper. Standard cookie dough rollout, we flour our work surface, flour the rolling pin. Flour the top and underside of the disc of dough. Now we roll the dough out, 1/4 inch thickness. Then we're gonna take heart-shaped cookie cutters, large, medium, or small. Cut the cookies, transfer them to the baking sheets. Don't worry about a little flour dusting on the raw cookies. It'll disappear when the cookies bake. We can then transfer the cookies to the oven, baking for 8 to 10 minutes, depending on which size you're making. Remove from the oven, immediately transfer the cookies to a wire rack to cool completely. Once they're cooled, we decorate the cookies with drizzles and sparkles. First at stovetop, looks familiar, a small pan has an inch of water simmering. We're gonna add a heat-proof bowl filled with about 1.5 cups of white chocolate chips or chocolate chip discs. Stir thoroughly to make sure the white chocolate is melted and smooth. Then we're over to a piping bag fitted with a number 2. Then over to the cookies, let's do a zigzag with the white chocolate over each cookie. Then on the smallest cookies, a sprinkle of red sparkling sugar. On the medium-sized cookies, I'm gonna do a sprinkle of little hearts. Once decorated, leave the cookies to set. You're done. Here's another option. How about royal icing? Whip up a batch of royal icing. Same number 2 piping nib. We can add fun and heartfelt messages to the large cookies. We can also add food coloring to portions of the icing to create different colors, red, pink, also that white. You can decorate your cookies as you wish. And before you know it, love is in the air and on these cookies. Perfect for you to give to someone you love. Good news, full recipe is up at weekendatthecottage.com. When you're visiting our website, please subscribe to it. Look for this video on our dedicated YouTube channel. You can subscribe to it as well. And then when cookies are made with so much love, take a picture of them, post them on your favorite socials using hashtag weekend@thecottage on Pinterest, Instagram, and Facebook. Chocolate spice cookies with heartfelt decorations. Boom, 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 boom. Love them. Enjoy. Perfect.